Welcome back to Live Wire and a very good afternoon. I'm Siddharth Talia. Now let's turn our attention to what's been happening in the state of West Bengal in the build-up to the Panchayat elections slated to take place there in some time from now. Now there's been a war of words over what's been happening, including incidents of violence, and the Bharatiya Janta Party has upped the ante against the ruling dispensation led by Mamata Banerjee, claiming that the latest clash that was reported outside a Matua temple in West Bengal, where Abhishek Banerjee was supposed to go, the BJP claims that the incident was carried out by Abhishek Banerjee. The allegation is that the TMC member of parliament and also the nephew of Mamata Banerjee had been involved in those clashes. That's the BJP's claim. Let's listen in.
When we started the program, there was over 5,000 police. They are deputed in this Thakur body. One side, Abhishek Banerjee did not call us and started the program. Police is here. Everything we obeyed and we tolerate that. But when they are sending the anti-social inside the temple, we couldn't tolerate that. And I go there, and that happened already there. After all, they beated our devotees, and this sort of, incident is made by, I think, Abhishek Banerjee. This is no doubt.
Whenever it comes to election, we have seen in last 7-8 years, Bengal has been the most violent state from across the country. I think, during election, for the opposition, TMC, maintains a principle, either you go to jail or you go to hell. So this is the kind of principle they follow during election, and it has been, I think, the entire opposition in Bengal, who are non-TMC, they are witnessing it from, I think, since last 8-9 years, since the time TMC has come into power.
Well, let's also listen into what the Bharatiya Janta Party's senior leader in the state of West Bengal, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, who is also the leader of the opposition in the West Bengal Assembly, has had to say.
पिछले 2.5 साल में, पिछले 2 साल से भी ज्यादा, 100 से ज्यादा सीबीआई एफआईआर हुआ, 10 से ज्यादा एनआईए एफआईआर हुआ। बंगाल का पुलिस किस तरीके से पार्टीजान सिस्टम में काम कर रहा है, ये तो ऑलरेडी साबित हो गया। इसलिए गांव पंचायत चुनाव निष्पक्ष कराने के लिए सेंट्रल फोर्स और कोर्ट का मॉनिटरिंग ये वेरी एसेंशियल है। स्टेट इलेक्शन कमीशन को टीएमसी ने अपने फ्रंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बना दिया, इसलिए वहां से कुछ रिलीफ बंगाल की डेमोक्रेसी में मिलने वाला नहीं है।
Well, let me go across to my colleague Adrija. Adrija, tell us about what the TMC has had to say. We've heard the BJP's version of events where they've placed the blame directly on Abhishek Banerjee. But what is the TMC's defense in this matter, and what are their counter-allegations?
Well, what the TMC is claiming here is that Anurag Shantanu Thakur, along with his security guards, entered the temple first, and they entered the temple with their shoes on. So that was absolutely disrespectful, is what the TMC is claiming initially to be. And then post that, what they are also saying that they did have outnumbered people than the BJP, but still they chose not to enter because they did not want to create any kind of problem inside the temple premises. Ruckus has broken out between the supporters of Abhishek Banerjee and Shantanu Thakur. However, the Abhishek Banerjee was shown a black flag and sloganeered to go back from the location, from the temple. And the TMC also claims that the supporters of Shantanu Thakur had put a lock at the door of the temple so that Abhishek Banerjee cannot enter. So these are the things which TMC is claiming that has happened. And of course, we also spoke to one of the administration, Mamata Banerjee, who is claiming that why does anyone have to take permission to come inside a temple? Because earlier also union ministers have come inside the temple and they did not take any permission. Narendra Modi himself has visited the temple and he also did not take any particular permission. So therefore, why does a permission need to be taken when Abhishek Banerjee is visiting? That is what the administration is claiming. And on the other hand, we heard what the BJP is claiming that the TMC goons are the ones who started this entire ruckus in the first place, but of course BJP countering it, stating that it was the central force who actually went inside the temple, who actually attacked the devotees who were present inside the temple, and not the TMC workers.
So that's, of course, the claim coming on the part of the TMC as a counter to the allegations being levelled by the BJP. Any police action initiated in this matter, Adrija? This is all, of course, happening in the build-up to the Panchayat elections. We've already seen several incidents of violence. What's been the police response to this?
Well, yes, so the police has taken necessary action. What the people here, what the victims have claimed that the police on the day of incident, that is on Sunday, when the ruckus had taken place, the police were just witnessing the entire incident and they did not do anything about it. But on the other hand, the police have actually taken action. They are, they are about to arrest a few people who have caused the ruckus. We are yet to confirm.
Okay, Adrija, I just need to interrupt you there because we have Mr. Joy Prakash Mazumdar joining us right now as we speak for his perspective on this. Mr. Mazumdar, serious allegations that the Bharatiya Janta Party is levelling, placing the blame at the door of Abhishek Banerjee for the incident that took place outside the Matua temple yesterday. So your response to that?
This is a temple for Matua community and also for all the people of Bengal. That Guruchand Thakur, Harichand Thakur temple,
Yes.
it does not belong to BJP or Shantanu Thakur. It's not. It is a temple dedicated and belong to people of West Bengal, people of India as such, and especially for Matua community. Why they have closed the door of that temple? Because Abhishek Banerjee is going. Can you think about such thing in other state? Can you think that Modi is going to visit a temple and someone is closing the door that will not allow him to visit? Temple is for everybody. The simple fact, this Shantanu Thakur, the minister of Modi government, has forgotten. And Modi is thinking about the worship and other places should be open for all the people. And that is the dichotomy in BJP in West Bengal. They are now envious and they cannot contest the popularity of Abhishek Banerjee, his Jana Jowar Jatra, Navo Jowar Jatra, and that's why out of that envy, out of that insecurity, they have decided to close down the gate of the temple.
So you're, of course, questioning the fact that the temple had been closed down. But Mr. Mazumdar, a very quick question. They've also alleged that TMC members who were accompanying Mr. Abhishek Banerjee indulged in violence and the clashes. What's your specific counter to that, sir?
What violence? Everywhere he is moving around, going to several temples, mosques and everything.
Okay, so you're denying any TMC involvement in the matter. Let me take this across to the BJP's Dilip Ghosh as well. Mr. Ghosh, Mr. Joy Prakash Mazumdar ये कह रहे हैं कि TMC में का कोई हाथ नहीं था. Mr. ठाकुर जिन्होंने उनको रोका टेंपल के अंदर जाते हुए, वो होते कौन हैं उनको रोकने वाले? And the counter allegation is that the BJP escalated the matter. We'll come back to Mr. Dilip Ghosh in just a short while. But Mr. Joy Prakash Mazumdar, coming back to you, the other allegation is that several West Bengal policemen who were present at the spot remained bystanders. They did not really do much to stop the situation from escalating. The allegation coming from your side, of course, has also been that the central forces did not do much to prevent the situation either.
No, central forces did something atrocious, that with wearing shoes, they entered the temple, and to protect the temple, closed down the gate, and to protect Shantanu Thakur, the central force took that position, which is totally against the someone worshipper going into the temple. They were putting hurdle into it. That was not the job of central agency, central security force. But they have done it under the instruction of the central minister. It is not,
okay.
No one can withstand that thing and can accept that thing. It is unacceptable. Why central force should be used by the central minister to close down the temple and showing disrespect to the temple, wearing shoes, going inside.
Mr. Mazumdar, one final question to you. This is all, of course, happening in the build-up to the Panchayat elections. There's already been a fair number of incidents of violence where the BJP has complained that TMC workers were involved in beating up one of their candidates who was filing nominees. A Congress leader has been killed. Do you think the situation is under control? Because we're seeing a rerun of what happened in 2018 as far as the violence goes. Let me go across to Mr. Dilip Ghosh. Just a moment, Mr. Mazumdar. Thank you for your indulgence so far. But Mr. Dilip Ghosh also has something to say. Mr. Ghosh, yes, बोलिए. TMC बोल रही है कि बीजेपी की गलती थी. उन्होंने अभिषेक बैनर्जी को रोका टेंपल के अंदर जाते हुए. Mr. Ghosh, if you can hear me, sir.
हाँ, बोलिए.
Yes, the TMC's allegation is that the BJP is nobody to be preventing a member of parliament, irrespective of which party he belongs to, from entering the premises of the temple. That's exactly what you did outside the Matua temple yesterday.
देखिए, कोई एमपी मंत्री नहीं है, वो मतुआ समाज के मुखिया है, संघाधिपति हैं माननीय शांतनु ठाकुर, और वो मंदिर उनका है, उन समाज का, उनका प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी में बना हुआ है, समुदाय का है, और जो कोई आ रहा है तो उनसे पूछना चाहिए, परमिशन लेना चाहिए ना, और किसको एंट्री देंगे किसको नहीं है उनकी इच्छा के ऊपर निर्भर करता है। पहले से पुलिस भेज करके मंदिर के अंदर ये जो किया गया है ये जबरदस्ती है। इसी प्रकार दूसरी जगह किया, कुर्मी समाज के साथ उन्होंने भी उनको अटैक किया, उसको लेके और बहुत दूर तो कानूनी मामला हुआ। ये जो जबरदस्ती करने का सब जगह ये कतई कोई समर्थन नहीं कर सकता है, और इसलिए मतुआ समाज इनको रोका है, और ये जो हुआ है किसी के लिए ठीक नहीं है। इस प्रकार जबरदस्ती धार्मिक स्थानों पर नहीं होनी चाहिए।
Okay, Mr. Ghosh, एक और सवाल आपसे. We also have Mr. Hanan Molla of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, joining us. But Mr. Ghosh, TMC का ये भी आरोप था कि वहाँ पे जो CRPF के लोग खड़े थे वो एक्टिवली इन्वॉल्व थे इस वायलेंस में. इसके बारे में क्या कहेंगे आप?
नहीं, आप फोटो देखिए, पहले से ही वो ही रहते हैं। उनको मंदिर में और शांति बहाली के लिए रखा गया, तो वो खड़े थे दोनों तरफ। और जो प्रोटेक्टी है, पीपी है, जो उनके ऊपर जो अटैक होता है तो नेचुरली वो आएंगे उनको बचाव करने के लिए, उनका काम ही वही है। शांतनु ठाकुर के वीआईपी है, एक मुखिया है समुदाय के, ये मंत्री है केंद्र के, और उनके ऊपर जो बाकी लोग आके जबरदस्ती करते हैं तो स्वाभाविक है वो बचाव करने के लिए, इसीलिए उनको रखा गया है।
एक मिनट में इनसे भी एक मिस्टर हनन मोल्ला से भी एक सवाल पूछ लेता हूं. मिस्टर मोल्ला, व्हाट्स योर टेक ऑन दिस एंटायर वॉर ऑफ वर्ड्स दैट वी आर विटनेसिंग between the BJP as well as the TMC, first with respect to what happened outside the Matua temple, but overall in the context of the violence that we've seen in the build up to the Panchayat polls, sir? Mr. Molla, if you can hear me, sir.
Yes. You know, in West Bengal, law and order situation is not good for many, many years. Till Mamata Banerjee came to left are almost eliminated in the beginning, first 7-8 years. Left people were killed. 1 lakh false cases against the activists of left. Houses were burned, captured, the land was captured. You know, that type of barbaric attack was going on against left in the past 6-7 years continue. But now people are coming against that, saying this type of barbarism.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Molla, Mr. Mazumdar, and also Mr. Dilip Ghosh. The allegation from the TMC is that the CISF members were also acting in a partisan manner. Well, of course, the BJP has rebutted these claims completely. We will stay focused on what's been happening in the state.